Hello everybody, I'm Peter Gallup, and today I'm getting a kind of a controversial or a really different topic. And that is making a list of top 5 races that aren't really, how do I say, most enjoyable when they are shown in anime, cartoons, comic books, or movies, or anywhere in their franchise. Quite possibly the worst part for some people. Now, I don't want to be. Now, I understand if you people call me racist or something, but this isn't for races that exist. This is for races that are made up in comic books. Races that are annoying. Races that are just plain bad. I mean, it's not just gonna be one of the bad seeds. Honestly, I'm gonna try to avoid that as much as I can with some of them, but yeah, I just cannot give them any redemption. Also, again, I don't want to be racist or anything. I'm just gonna say that these are races that person made up, but didn't really had presented them like you cannot wait to see them next time. Like in like some other ones. I can't remember them, but still remember. Now, since they may share some names to other ones, I'm just gonna be presenting them by the one they came out, which was also identified by pictures. I'm pretty sure none of them have the same race names, but again, just in case. Now with that said, let's get on with this list. Number 5. Toffles. Toffles from Dragon Ball Z and Super. Yeah, although this race is basically just really first time we actually got one, our actual Toffle was Zarbuto. And though I said I'm not gonna try to adjust by one bad seed, yeah, this ones I can only consider by this flashback and this guy. And oh my god, this guy is a dumbass. First thing, how does he not know that he needs to put a helmet down when he's putting an earring in? I mean, not even a potaid earring, just an earring. Does he seriously have earrings on his head? Just to put them on his helmet? What a fucking dumbass he is! And also, so he's probably weak enough for base drain, for getting two incredibly powerful moves that form the style in a couple of minutes with both sensu beams. So this guy is super weak, as you can imagine. And the flashback literally just had them underestimating the Saiyans once the full moon, blah, and everything went boom for them. It's really shown how, I think it's kind of a running theme with them to be dumbasses, if you ask me about this point. But yeah, they aren't really that smart. Although since they have so little, I really cannot put them any higher. Also, this race could be portrayed better, but I don't know why Akira Toriyama just doesn't want to do that. So yeah, them being portrayed badly is one of the reasons they're in. How originally I thought about making the worst list, but then I realized that's controversial, and the fact that Toffles aren't really a taboo race, they've just been terribly presented. I mean, seriously. Talk about inconsistency even. Let's see. Number 4. Amazons from DC Comics. Alright, every one of you, females, enjoyers, and female Wonder Woman fans, Amazons fans. Alright, let me calm down. First, calm down. I am not putting down this list because they are females. I mean, how, as you realized, some of the other way, basically other three races have barely any females that are shown. It's not because they are females that I'm putting them in. It's not because I hate Wonder Woman or anything. It's because they are never presented like they make sense what they are basically saying. Which you gotta find out that's the same problem with the other races. And let me tell you something. Every single time they hear about the outside world, they always say the men are flawed. But guess what? This is an island full of females who are constantly trained for battle, who worship gods. I mean, I don't just mean gods like Zeus. They basically worship every god except God War and Hades and Ares. Those are literally the two only gods they don't worship. And guess what? I am pretty sure that there are more female gods than that. And they mostly worship male gods. And yet they constantly see us as flawed. How ridiculous is that? And also, alright, I know you people are supposed to be saying, basically keep your belief by Justice League action. One time they went there, it was just infuriating to listening to the Queen of Amazons. Also, Diana wasn't the queen of the time. I mean, first thing, she says how a man can do anything for you. I mean, not exactly in those words, she actually said, what can this man do that you cannot? So what? Strength in numbers, maybe? I mean, you people are supposed to be warriors. I think it's better to have two people who are who one is stronger than the other one, but they can beat a couple of groups together. Or better than just one fighting multiple. I mean, strength in numbers belongs no matter if you're female or male. I mean, do you honestly believe that, did you honestly believe that in the end of the first war, that lack of military was a good thing? No. I mean, seriously, just tell me, what's better, having one person against an entire island, which they can somewhat defeat but not constantly, or having two people who can pretty much beat most of them against the entire island? Seriously, strength in numbers. Then, because the Superman and Batman, after literally coming there to save them and help them, she's like, are these two men your friends? Like, seriously, why aren't they? If she's gonna be protecting the man, even though they're attacking females there too, or any kind of their kind, why wouldn't they? She must not be their friend. Why not? Tell me, why not? Actually, she's actually dating Superman, so yeah, great idea there. I mean, seriously. And then she basically says how they're worthless, even though they came here to save them, and they're clearly more capable than any of them. Seriously. Superman can fly, has super strength, hit vision, and possibly billion-dollar abilities. Why wouldn't you show any respect to that guy? And Batman doesn't seem to be any worried, so what the fuck's up with that? Yeah, as you can, and also how degradeful the queen was. I mean, I know I'm basically saying I'm not gonna try to be just to one race, but again, most of the Amazons are just having different designs, a little coloring differences, and that's it. So I can't they don't really show that much. And you know what? The queen actually says, we are forever engaged to now get off the island. I mean, even though you show no intent of destroying or overthrowing, you just wanted to come here to help Diana and save it, you are automatically bad. How terrible. Hell, even Wonder Woman literally says before the battle that the men are manipulated, did cheaters or something like that. Well, sorry sorry, but if you people have issues somewhere, then go. I am pretty sure that you can go to Haven or somewhere. I mean, who has ever stated you must stay on the island next to the mankind? It's just irritating. And oh my god, I'm not even halfway through at this list and I'm already past the 10 minutes. Jesus, this race is terrible. Number 3. As Guardians. I'm sorry about that little grammage, just that sometimes that this portal has some kind of a malfunction. Just I had to fix it. Now, as Guardians, now you may be saying, alright, will you explain why you don't, how many times you get overthrown, all that stuff that happens to Odin? So, why is the entire race being considered bad? Well, the reason I consider the entire race being bad is because they all are fucking super vicious when it comes to other to mortals. Also, keep in mind, they can die. I mean, it's not like something impossible, they can die. And yet they consider themselves gods even though they can die. I mean, think about it. Ares and Hercules cannot die. They basically can only be tortured and tormented until basically they decide to stop. But these guys can die. And just insulting. Seriously. I mean, not count how many times they've technically lost. And think about it. Zardoz considered everyone else weak humans, even though she basically only fought one human and people who weren't even focusing on her, and even that she ran away. That's just ridiculous. And you know what? She was losing to Black Widow of all things. To all beings. And I'm not saying because of a woman, but I'm just saying. She lost to Black Widow, a person with no powers, and then later she lost to Miss Marvel. Seriously, you get defeated by mortals. I am pretty sure you're not that strong. And then let's talk about all the other bullshit things the guys are doing. I mean, seriously, the only reasons why there's not that much to talk is because Thor is mostly the only one we're speaking of. That's there, and they are villains. Seriously, I mean, how much of the fucking saying, we are superior, we are wiser. Oh yeah, also the whole wise thing, I don't get. I mean, most of them are warriors. Not most of them. They are either warriors or sorcerers. And the king. Even that's a little skeptical. Seriously, most of them are warriors and sorcerers. I get the sorcerers part being saying they're wise, but why the warriors should be wise? Seriously. That's just ridiculous. And come on. How many times would there basically be, do you think they can help? Well, considering the fact that only specialties are used sorcerers and the ones with magical weapons, I am guessing they will help a lot. And let me relate one line. Zardoz called Captain America a mere soldier. Seriously, a mere soldier. How does she dare to do that? First thing, I know she may not know, or consider the fact that she knows the difference enough of a soldier and a warrior, probably more than I do, because I honestly can't tell the difference a little bit. It's kind of hard to tell. But if he's a captain, that means that he's a high-ranking person. He's like he's basically one of the leaders. Also, I'm pretty sure about now he should be a entire general or lieutenant or something, high-ranking. He just, since the time that he was a captain was, in a war, and that time has been long since been passed, he doesn't need to be that. Seriously, woman, you are stupid. As a matter of fact, every guy's a moron. He's a moron. I mean, how many times do they get defeated? Do they get basically tortured? How many times does anyone of them need to be there to rescue them? I mean, they are just ridiculous how stupid and weak they are. Seriously. I mean, someone like, I don't know, Hulk has an excuse why he gets defeated even though he's incredibly strong, because he doesn't have a combat style or something. I mean, he just, punches, battles, and relies on his pure strength and durability. They are trained, and they are pathetic. That's just ridiculous. Again, how do I scan enslave? Number 2. Guns. Or whatever the fucking this is called. Now this one I literally, you could say, but again, didn't you say you're gonna be presenting all of them, not just by one member? Well, yes. And that is because, although that's true, I must meditate. Jar Jar Binks is their best candidate, even to them. Seriously. For them, Jar Jar Binks is the best candidate. Alright, I know, and considering the fact that everyone else is and considering the fact that they do have know how to battle and they do have all that kind of stuff, I'm guessing that they are intelligent race. Even though you don't want to count Jar Jar Binks, but again. So, why are they so fucking moronic? Seriously, I mean, wouldn't it make more sense to have like the general or lieutenant or anyone more of a higher ranking authority figure in a war, in a battle, in the warriors or something, to be representing an extent of a guy that literally seemed like he was just picked because he ennobled Jedi's to their place. Seriously, how dumb are? I'm pretty sure all of them are dummies. And also, let me rephrase that. Let me remind you, in Star Wars: The Clone Wars, their race was able to defeat General Grievous. So they clearly are complete morons. Unlike Jar Jar Binks. But yet, they are for some reason shown. Also, the fact that they really aren't that much of a prominent thing in Star Wars. Legitimately, I'm pretty sure you could switch them out with basically all of the other races or something, or just make a completely different race that literally just they were warrior or something. It is pretty much standing a lot. Number 1. Gems from Steven Universe. Wow. It's like, wow. I look at the character Mayor Dewey as the mayor, and he was shit. And now I'm the most disappointing racist, and they're number 1. It's almost like Steven Universe, and less presenting some sort of emotional state that a person will feel, or he might feel. It's terrible. Is basically going to failing everything else. And oh my god, they fail with this race. Oh, let me remind you, this race thinks that they are superior race just because they are older and they don't have that whole dying thing of the aging, or if they get stabbed through a heart. Some of them. Because I'm pretty sure some of them can die if they get stabbed through the heart because of this jam they have. So, yeah. That's one of the reasons. And unlike some other races, like Amazons and Asgardians, who actually do show their battling skills in that, and even the Gungus, this race doesn't show squat. I mean, what's supposed to make us think that if this race, outside on their floor, I mean, not in the spaceships, came to Earth, had to battle, and the humans start shooting everyone, would they really stand a chance? I mean, how many of them can really fly? And also, considering the fact that they are gems, I'm pretty sure there are quite a few equipment that can destroy them. Considering the fact that some of them the scientists actually studied gems. So yeah, they can get defeated pretty damn easily. And also, they never get shown, even though they're supposed to be the main fucking focus of series. But no, nothing. Except of the Car of Powers, which awesome. I don't know about you, but it seems like they're the only. But for some damn reason, they aren't being feared by anyone else. I mean, think about it. How fucking weak are these people? I mean, if a Jasper, I don't know, would just grab you by a throat and and you have a knife, you could just stab a knife to her eye and technically poof. And I don't know what you could do with a gem. I mean, it don't really state. It's kind of stated that if they are it kind of seems like their gems can kind of be easily damaged. Seriously. I mean, I'm pretty sure if, you grabbed, I don't know, what kind of sauce or something, you could basically destroy the gems. And they're super weak. They just do nothing. And for such an advanced warrior race, they definitely seem to be quite dumbasses. They are just terrible. Now, first thing, before I end this video, I want to be telling you this. I'm not racist to them. I'm not saying they're terrible. I'm just saying they were portrayed worse than they had to be portrayed betterly. Like giving them more of a redemption. Giving them something, not just some other things. That's what I feel like they need to fix that. But again, I'm not racist. I just find them not really to be the most entertaining thing when I look at their franchise. Anyway, that's it. I hope you liked this video. I hope you're gonna leave a like and subscribe to my channel for more videos in the future. Sure. And I can't wait to see you next time. Bye.